Good morning students. Welcome to the maths class. Till now we have seen about the place value systems, that is the Indian place value system as well as the international place value system. So also we saw about the periods in them, about the place values in them. Also we learned how to read and write the larger numbers using the Indian place value chart and international place value chart. We also solved a exercise which was based on both the charts. Today we are going to see the next point, that is the face value and place value of any digit. So what is a face value? A face value of any digit is the digit itself. So what does it mean? If we are asked to find out the face value of any digit, then the face value of that digit is that digit only, but not any other number but the digit itself. So for example, let's see here, a number is given, that is 4385. You can see that this number is divided using the periods. It is separated using the periods. So these three digits, that is 385, they come in ones period, while this 4 comes in thousands period. In our studies, we always use the Indian system, that is Indian place value system. Okay, so these three digits come in ones period and the 4 comes in thousands period, and so both these periods are separated by using a comma, and we read this number like 4385. Okay, suppose we are asked to find the face value of all the digits in this number. So you can see I have written here face value of 4, face value of 3, face value of 8, face value of 5. So as I have told you, what does the definition of face value tell? The definition of face value tells that face value of any digit is the digit itself, whatever be the position of that digit in the number. So you can see here 4 is in thousands place, while 3 is in hundreds place, 8 is in tens place, and 5 is in units place. Even if 5 goes to thousands place or 3 goes to ones place, the face value of these numbers, the face value of any number does not change even if it is in any position. So the face value of any digit is that digit itself. Suppose a number is given and you are asked find out the face value of 1. The face value of 1 will always remain 1. Similarly, the face value of 2 will always remain 2. The face value of 3 will remain 3, and so on. So the face value of 4 in this number is 4. What is it? Face value of 4 in this number is 4. The face value of 3 is 3. The face value of 8, this 8 is 8 itself. The face value of the 5 is 5 itself. So whatever be the position, even if this 5 changes its position, it goes to tens, hundreds, thousands, lakhs, face value of that number will always remain that digit itself. The face value of any digit does not get changed. The face value of that digit is that particular digit only. Now, once we see the place value, then you will get an idea about the difference in these both. So, what is place value? Place value of any digit. Place value of any digit depends on its position in the number. So, the position of that digit in the entire number tells us about the place value of that digit. Suppose if we take example is taken here, it is written 64,283. You can see here 283, they belong to the hundreds period, and 6 and 4 they belong to the thousands period. So they are separated by using a comma. The thousands period and the ones period, they are separated by using a comma over here. Now I have written this number, that is 64,283 in the Indian place value chart. You can see here ones, tens, hundred, thousands, 10,000s and lakh. So I have started writing the number from the right side. 3 in ones place, 8 in tens place, 2 in hundreds place, 4 in thousands place and 6 in 10,000s place. Now if we are asked to find out the place value of this 3 which is in ones place, how will we find it? So the number or the digit which is in the ones place will be multiplied by 1. When you are asked to find out the place value of any digit in ones place, you have to multiply that digit with 1 and whatever is the answer is the place value of that digit in ones place. Similarly, if you are asked to find out the place value of a digit which is in tens place, you have to multiply that digit with 10. Okay. So also, if you are asked to find the place value of any digit in hundreds place, you have to multiply that digit with 100. In the same way, if you are asked to find out the place value of a digit in thousands place, you have to multiply that digit with 1000. In 10,000s, that digit has to be multiplied by 10,000, and in lakhs, you have to multiply that digit with 1 lakh. So this is the way how to find out the place value of any digit. Now let us see. See here, place value of 3. Place value of 3 is to be found out here. So this 3 is in ones place. So place value of 3 is equal to 3 into 1, that is 3. Similarly, place value of 8. 8 is in tens place. So place value of 8 is equal to 8 into 10. Why 10? Because 8 is in tens place. So also, if you are asked to find out the place value of 2, 2 is in hundreds place. So multiply 2 with 100 and the place value is 200. Also, if we are to find out the place value of 4 which is in thousands place, I will multiply 4 with 1000. So I will multiply this 4 with 1000 and the place value will become 4000. Okay. So the place value of 4 is 4000. The position of that digit tells us about the place value of that digit. But in face value, the position is not of importance. The position does not have any importance. The digit itself is its face value, whereas in place value, the position of that digit tells us about the place value of that digit. Just have a look at these both columns and write both these columns in your notebook. We saw the face value as well as the place value of the number or any digit. Now we will see the expanded form of a number. So what is this expanded form? Expanded form of a number means a number written as the sum of place values of all its digits. It is called as the expanded form of that number. So when the addition of the place values of all the digits of a number is done, then it is called as the expanded form. Addition of each digit's place value is done. Suppose the number is in ones place, in tens place, in hundreds place. Addition of the place values of that digits from that entire number is called as expanded form. So you can see here, I have taken a number which is 459. First we will take a smaller number. So the number is 459. So what are the place values? See, 9 is in ones place, 5 is in tens place, whereas 4 is in hundreds place. Okay. So now we will expand this number. we know that when we found out the place values of numbers, what did we do? We took the digit, their positions, and multiplied them according to their places in which they were. So what we will do, if we want to find out the place value of 9, we will multiply it with 1 because it is in ones place. If we are to find out the place value of 5, we will multiply it by 10 because it is in tens place. Similarly, if we want to find out the place value of 4, we will multiply it with 100 because it is in hundreds place. And when we add the place values of all these three digits, it is called as the expanded form. So here you can see the number is written 459. Now we will take the first digit, that is the largest place value digit, which is 4. 4 is in hundreds place. So 4 into 100 plus 5. 5 is in tens place. So multiply with 10. 5 into 10 plus 9 is in ones place. So multiply it with 1 plus 9 into 1. And what is the answer? 4 into 100 is 400. 5 into 10 is 50. 9 into 1 is 9. So this is the addition of the place value of all the three digits in this number. Isn't it? This is the addition of all the place values of all the three digits which belong to this number. And so this 400 plus 50 plus 9 is the expanded form of this number. What is this? This is the expanded form of this number. Okay. So we will take one more example. Here you can see 65,307. Now you might have got familiar to reading these larger numbers. How will we read it? 65 is in thousands period and 307 are in ones period. So 65,307. I have put all these digits in their place values. See, 7 is in ones, 0 in tens place, 3 in hundreds place, 5 in thousands place and 6 in 10,000 place. So what we will do? The number which is in ones, we will multiply it with 1. The number which is in tens will be multiplied by 10. Okay. So the number which is in hundreds will be multiplied by 100. The number which is in thousands will be multiplied by 1000. And the number which is in 10,000's place, it will be multiplied by 10,000. Now, since we are beginning to learn this, you can do this each time. But once you get practice to it, you can do it directly. So you can see here 65,307 is equal to 6 into 10,000. So 10,000. 6 into 10,000. You have to count the numbers after 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So can you see here? 1, 2, 3 and 4. How much numbers are after 6? Those many zeros should be there in that. That is 10,000. So 1000 is having 3 zeros. So plus 5 into 1000. 3 zeros you can see. 100 is having 2 zeros. So plus 3 in hundreds place multiplied by 100. Plus this is 0. 0 multiplied by 10, it becomes 0. If 0 is multiplied by any number, maybe 1, 2, 3, the answer is always 0. So I have written 0 here. And the next is units place, that is ones place, we have 7, it should be multiplied by 1. So multiplied by 1. Then we will find out the next step. The next step is 6 into 10,000 is 60,000. How much it is? 60,000. Next is 5 into 1,000 is 5,000. Okay. 3 into 100 is 300. Plus 0. 0 is no value. So I have not written the 0. Next 7 plus 1 is 7. So this number, that is 60,000 plus 5,000 plus 300 plus 7 is the expanded form of this number 65,307. Sorry, I should not say and here. We should say 65,307. Okay. The next is 24,352. So I have not written here the place value chart. We will write it over here. This is in ones place, this is in tens place, this is in hundreds place, this is in thousands place, and 2 is in 10,000 place. So what are we going to do? Since 2 is in 10,000 place, we are going to multiply it with 10,000. Just count how many digits, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 zeros. 2 into 10,000. 10,000 is having 4 zeros. Next is 4. 4 is in thousands place. So 4 into 1,000. 3 zeros. 1,000 is having 3 zeros in it. Plus 3 in hundreds place. So 3 into 100. And 5 is in tens place. So 5 into 10. And 2 is in ones place. So plus 2 into 1. Now the next step. 2 into 10,000 is 20,000. Can you see it? 20,000 plus 4 into 1,000 means 4,000 plus 3 into 100 means 300. Can you see it? It should be 300 plus 5 into 10 is 50 plus 2 into 1 is 2. So, the expanded form of the number 24,352 is 20,000 plus 4,000 plus 300 plus 50 plus 2. So, this is how we have to write the expanded form of any given number. You can just go through all these 3 examples and try to solve all these 3 examples on your own. Now we will solve some examples from exercise number 3. So from the each question I will be solving 1 to 2 examples, and the rest of the examples you have to do it as your homework. So you can see here the first question from exercise 3 is find the face value and place value of underlined digit. So here is the, you have to find the face value as well as the place value of the underlined digit. Here is the number given, that is 13,791, and the digit that is underlined here is 7. Can you see it? Yes. So we have to find the place value as well as the face value of this digit 7. So first we will find out the face value. And what is the face value? Face value of any digit is that digit itself. So what is the digit whose face value is to be found out? It is 7. So the digit 7 and its face value is also going to be the same, that is 7. So what is the face value of 7? The face value of 7 is 7 itself. Now we will find out the place value. And what is the place value? Place value depends upon the position of that digit in the number. So we have to find out what is the position of that digit in the number. Position means we have to find out its place, where it is, whether it is in ones, it is in tens, it is in hundreds, it is in thousands, or it is in 10,000s, or it is in lakhs. In this number we can see that the digit 7 is in ones, tens and hundreds place. It is in hundreds place, and so we have to multiply 7 with 100 so that we can get the place value of 7. So multiply 7 with 100 and the answer is 700, and this 700 is the place value of 7. So the face value of 7 is 7 itself, and place value of 7 is 7 into 100, which gives 700. So also there is one more example we will see. Here we have to find out the place value and face value of digit 4. 4 is underlined here. So the face value of 4. What it should be? Face value of any digit is that digit itself. So face value of 4 will remain 4 itself, and the place value of 4 will get changed. Now let us see in which place or in which position we have the digit 4. 2 is in ones, 5 in tens, 3 in hundreds, while 4 is in thousands place. So we have to multiply 4 by 1000. 1, 2 and 3. 1000 has 3 zeros. So 4 into 1000, that is 4 multiplied by 1000, and the answer is 4000. So what is the place value of 4? The place value of 4 is 4000. Face value of 4 is 4 and place value of 4 is 4000. Okay. So these are the two examples from exercise 3. Question number 1. Remaining you have to solve on your own. So the second question is, find the difference between the place value and face value of digit 6 in the number 55,26,521. So first, what is asked? We have to find what is the difference between the face value and place value. But here we are not given with the face value and place value. So first we will find out the face value, then we will find out the place value, and then we will find out what is the difference between these two numbers. So face value, I will write the short form. Face value of 6 in 5,26,521 is 6 itself. Face value remains the same, the digit itself. And the place value of 6 here is, you can see it is in ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So 6 is in thousands place. So multiply 6 with 1000 and the answer will be 6000. So the face value is 6 and the place value is 6000. Now we have to find out what is the difference, or the smaller number, that is 6, is smaller than how much, or the greater number 6000 is greater than how much. So we have to find the difference. To find the difference we have to subtract the smaller number from the greater number. Here we know that the greater number is 6000 and the smaller number is 6. So we will subtract 6 from 6000. Okay. So 6000 minus 6. So from 0 we can't subtract 6. So I will take a carry forward over here. But does it have? No. Does this have? No. So I have to take from this 6. I will take 1 here and this will become 5. From this, since I have taken 1 here, this became 10. From this 10, I will take 1 here. So 1 I take here and this becomes 9. From this 10, I will take 1 over here. So this becomes 9 again. So from this 10, I will minus 6. I will get 4. 9 minus no number. So I will write 9 as it is. From this 9, something is to be subtracted? No. So 9 here again. Here we have 5, no digit in the lower side. So as it is, I will take 9. So the answer is 5994. So what is the difference between the place value and face value of 6? It is 5994. Okay. There is also one more example similar to this. You have to solve it on your own. If you find any difficulty, then I will help you in solving it. The next question is, write the expanded form of. So we are asked to write the expanded form of the numbers. So here the first number is 25,308. Did I say it properly? No, I used and which is not in the rule. We should never say and in the number. We should say 25,308. We should never say 308. We should say 25,308. Now we are going to write the expanded form of this number. So first let us see their place values. Yes. 8 is in ones place. 0 is in tens place. 3 is in hundreds place. 5 is in thousands place. And 2 is in 10,000s place. So when we find the expanded form, we have to multiply according to their place values. So 2 has to be multiplied by 10,000 plus we will write 5. 5 into, it is in thousands place, so 1,000 plus 3 which is in hundreds place, so 3 into 100 plus 0, no value for 0, so 0 as it is. Even if we multiply it with 10, we will get no number because 0 is having no value. And 8 is in ones place, so 8 into 1. Okay, so now we will form the second stage, that is 2 into 10,000 becomes 20,000 plus 5 into 1,000 becomes 5,000 plus 3 into 100 becomes 300 plus 0 into 10 is 0 always, and so 8 into 1 is 8. So this is the expanded form of the number 25,308. Okay, just have a look at it. How to form the steps. The second example we will see, the number is given 75,173 and we are asked to find the expanded form of this number. You can see here this is also a 5-digit number, so ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. So 7 is in 10,000s place, so 7 into 10,000 we will have. Then we have 5. 5 is in thousands place, so 5 into 1,000 plus 1 is in hundreds place, so 1 into 100 plus we have 70 in tens place, so 7 into 10, and 3 is in ones place, so 3 into 1. And the next step of this number goes like this, 70,000, since we multiply it with 10,000. Then we have 5 into 1,000 which gives 5,000 plus we have 1 into 100 which means 100 plus 7 into 10 which gives us 70 and plus 3 into 1 means 3. So this is the expanded form of the number 75,173. The last question is also there, in which you are given the expanded form and you are expected to write the expanded form into number, which means you are given this expanded form and you have to write it in this form. And now what did I show you? A number is given and you have to expand it. Okay, so it is just the opposite. You can do it on your own. So what did we see? Question first, we found out the face value and place values of the digits that are underlined. Next we found out the place value, face value, and then we found out the difference between the face value and place value of the digit 6. So also in these examples, 2 examples, we expanded the numbers and we found out their expanded form. And I told you there is one more question in which you have to make the number into a, not into an expanded form. The expanded form is given to you and you have to make it into a regular number. So try solving all these examples, the entire exercise 3 in your notebook.